Okay, back once more, and just want to do some things at the same time. I will show you one drawing first of all, then eventually I will talk about some random stuff. Now the first one, last one, I'm going to show you are these faces right here. You see here, you see that one juggle face and one that is smiling. So this is the first one I want to show you. First and last one I want to show you. And let me see here. What can I discuss here? Seems to me that the U.S. is going to go through a recession. And if that is the case, and with most economists making that prediction, it seems that it looks like Canada is going to catch a cold eventually. We'll fall into a recession too. Now, if you really think about it, because it looks like this new prime minister is going to be working with Donald Trump, and doesn't help Trump's trading policies coming on. So it seems like we're gonna be in a real recession, and that's not good for both countries. Well, it's not really surprising either, because we already have I've already seen prices of some items going up already, and it's not really helping with this case or anything like that. Now, this live stream is not going to be very long, I don't think. It's not going to be long, but yeah, anybody that wants to come on this live stream are welcome to do so. Now, I was just going to do a video on this, but yeah, my other camera is not set up yet, and my iPhone is not set up. So it seems to me that the recession is going to come on, and the majority of the groups that are affected by this recession in both countries, U.S. and Canada, I go with the Canadian side first. I think the First Nations or Indigenous people will be affected by recession here in Canada, along with maybe a small number of black people. But you go into the United States realm, I think both, well, I wouldn't say Hispanics are affected, but they will be affected. But the biggest group that will be affected by the recession are Black Americans. They'll be affected by this recession. If you really think about it, because even though they have purchasing power, they don't really hold a lot of assets, to say the least. In fact, they built the United States. I don't know, don't really have much control over the U.S. economy. They don't control the U.S. economy, and they'll be affected by the recession. And let's see, according to some sources here, which I'm reading right now here, stocks have plunged, as you can see. Now, what I mean by stocks, NASDAQ stocks have plunged, and if that's the case, I would say that the New York Stock Exchange, there's companies that are on the stock exchange, have plunged as well. So I gotta say, it's not looking good for the U.S. economy, with NASDAQ plunging and not just them. New York Stock Exchange has plunged, and also Dow Jones has plunged as well. So it's not looking good. While they say now that while many economists are not forecasting a recession just yet, they're not really forecasting a recession. Companies like Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan Chase have raised their probability and prediction of an economic downturn. So it's not looking very good. Not looking good at all. And okay, now I'm live and got some people watching me. Now it's been a while since I've done a live stream on here. Oh, Green Bean. Hi, Green Bean. Oh, I'm doing well. And how about yourself? You doing good too? I hope you are. This is my first time doing a live stream. Wow. Oh, okay, somebody do this. How was my day today? It was very good. Very good day today. I hope your day is good as well. Like mine. Oh, thank you. Gave me a like as well. Now, I have to do a title for this live stream, but I'm just going live. That's it. Just doing live stream here. But yeah, JP Morgan and hello, Armit. JP Morgan is dropping. And not just them, Tesla stock has dropped as well. I mean, think about this. Elon Musk is hanging around with Donald Trump's coattails. I mean, what was he thinking? I mean, how is like people are going to just like buy his cars now that he's hanging around Donald Trump? I mean, people, I don't know what it is, but most people when they vote, they go by their emotions. They don't look at the policies that the man they voted for passed on. They don't look at their laws and policies. Now, I have somewhat predicted, known that Donald Trump is somewhat of a bigot or a racist. But yeah, but people just they don't want to listen to reason, and they just oh, somebody said good night to me. Well, good night to you as well. Hope you get some sleep, because yeah, I'm not gonna be on this stream for very long because I have some things to do, and I thought I would just make the video out of the blue because I haven't got my camera set up. And goodbye to you, or should I say, adios amigo to you, Mr. Hernandez. Adios to you. But am I Diddy? No, I'm not P Diddy. I'm not. But some people think I am, and I maybe should be as well. But yeah, let me get on with this. Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan Chase are predicting a downturn while Tesla stock has dropped tremendously. Tremendously. That's the worst I've heard from Tesla in its many years since 2020. I thought they were doing pretty well. But Elon Musk, I don't know. Rather than focus on running his company, he's just getting into politics right away. And I don't know. Politics and business, they don't really seem to mix very well. So I just figure they don't seem to mix very well. I mean, you focus on the politics if you're a businessman. You're not focusing on your business, and the business runs helter-skelter, and it loses a lot of ground and in profitability. While if you're a politician and you're trying to run a business or a company, that doesn't work either, because you just in a whirlwind of not focusing on issues that affect people that are look up to you, or your citizens that look up to you. Okay, and last but not least, about this stock plunge fears, I would say the tech sell-off rotations. Okay, that's not what I want to talk about. Last but not least, I want to discuss this this stuff here, if I can get to it. Okay, I want to get to this. Let me just see this. Harvard, I think Harvard University has freezed hiring. Now, I don't know why this is, and I'll probably get to that story. Harvard University freezes hiring. But this is not really a surprise because most universities are struggling to make money because they can't get enough students to go to school. And you think about this. Most students, most universities need money from the students from student loan programs in order to get the funding they need to run certain courses and programs, you see. And because most students are not going to school, not enough students that is, or the student population have gone down in these universities, they can't get money, get the funding they need. So they have to shut down some of their programs. And the threat of losing federal funding has hit most universities very, very hard. And Harvard is one of them. Now, Harvard is one of the most popular universities in the U.S. In fact, globally. Most students go to Harvard University globally. University to get study like law or medicine or even business. So it's like, what's the point of hiring people when the Harvard cannot make money? Because they need money to pay their employees. Think about it. And they can't get any funding, because there are not enough students. And if Harvard is going to freeze hiring, then what makes me think that Cornell and Yale and Stanford and places like, say, UCLA, or even, say, Stanford, and UCLA, USC, major universities in the States, or even NYU are going to be able to get funding. So they have to reduce some programs eventually, undergraduate and maybe graduate programs, to save some money. Now, I don't know where I'm going with this live stream, but yeah, gonna kind of call it a night on this one. And that's all I have. If I can shut this off. Good night, folks. Good night. Maybe I can go longer. I don't know. Huh, I can go longer. Oh, sharing. Okay. Yippers. Yes, I do. Okay, then I gotta stop streaming. Okay. It's like I'm back again with the streaming. What's this here? Okay. Let me stop.